G'day everyone, RaidzeroAU, and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival in Alpha 8 Experimental. And there is a new build which is 1610 and has fixed the drone. You can now use the drone again. But it has introduced a number of other issues. First of all, along with the patch, they've added a new biome on the starter planet, a radiated zone. Also, there is and they said it's rare to see it, is a forest oasis on there. I'm not sure what that involves. They've done some rebalancing. We've got some new heavy window blocks. They've rebalanced the food for stamina regen, and that is tied now to your difficulty. So if you're on easy, it will take 7 food to restore a full bar of stamina. If you're on medium, it'll take 15. If you're on hard, it'll take 30. Now to the issues. Okay, so you'll see here I've got a marker for home there, which was, if we go to the map, decided this is where I'm going to go. Now initially, this isn't a bug. This part of it's not a bug and it's not an issue, but something that I just thought I'd pass on because it's something I did find. There's the alien tower. I was following the Robinson protocol. This is kind of where we landed down here, small wreckage. There's the wreckage there. This here is the irradiated zone, and we'll actually head over there in a minute and have a look at it, just so I can show you it. But then I thought, all right, well, where am I going to settle? So I thought I'd settle here. So I went up there. It's a nice spot. Unfortunately, it's too cold. Because of the planet axis changes, where the planet is now tilted on its axis, depending where you are on the planet depends on the temperature and the climate. So up here was just too cold, and if I stayed there for any length of time, I was just going to die. So that's not any good to me. So all right, I'm going to have to move back down here. So I found this spot here, which is actually not too bad. The temperature here is, it's 11 degrees at the moment. That's probably because I'm standing in water. 23 degrees, so it's actually not too bad down here. So I thought, all right, well, I'll move down here. So I'd already done the wreckage, got my motorcycle, so I headed on up to where I'd set up base at the original at the place that was too cold, just to grab everything. So I took everything out of the survival constructor, grabbed the survival constructor. I did have my mini bike in the hotbar. Next thing I noticed was the mini bike was missing. It was almost like when I picked up the survival constructor, it overwrote the mini bike. It didn't go into the next slot in the toolbar. It just overwrote what it was. The other thing was that I had left the survival constructor building me constructing a pistol and some bullets. Now, what I then did was I moved it from the survival constructor onto my toolbar. I've got the bullets there, but as you can see, no pistol. The pistol disappeared as well. I picked up the survival tent. You'll note here, no survival tent. That disappeared. Also, I found straight after that, I got an exception error. And I was getting constant exception errors, and that seems to be, from what I'm reading in the forum, seems to be tied to using the tab key to actually exit the survival constructor. So there's some of the issues there, and they're pretty major issues, I'd have to say. So I'm kind of waiting for a for a hotfix to come out. Hopefully they're pretty easily fixed, because they're pretty nasty bugs. We are down here, so what we can do is dump some stuff in here, just for storage more than anything else. Yeah, we'll keep those on us. We'll keep you on us. So if I use the X, I shouldn't, hopefully. What's happened there? Alright, we got a survival tent. Crafted myself a survival tent in there. Got some grain there. Luckily we got some vegetables around here. But the other issue is heading back, I had to run all the way back, and here they come. Look at all these guys. There's nothing I could do. So, can I make myself another pistol? Please. And try to remember not to use the tab key to escape out of it. And turn our light on. So it's been a bit of an exercise in frustration, I'd have to say, with build 1610. For those interested, the seed I used, because I had to restart because of the new biomes, was I just simply used 1610 as the seed. So okay, so I'm thinking if I then move that into my inventory and don't move it onto my toolbar, can we make ourselves a motorbike? That's the next thing. And then quit out of that. And then put the projectile. Let's move the survival tool over and put the projectile pistol here. Right, that should now work. But certainly not something we should be needing to do. Now I can look at least all these guys are going to run away. At least I can defend myself now. Alright, now you go in there. And build me a motorbike. Oh, I just pressed tab. Oh, it's just such a habit. Chances are we may well crash at some point. May get an exception error. Right. One of them down. There's just so many spiders. Come on. Okay. Missed. Attack of the spiders. Surely there must be There's so many of them, I don't know whether I'm hitting the same one or different ones or what's going on. Come on. Can I come running in again now? Okay. Missed. Alright, that's another one gone. Okay. So we have a motorbike. Should be able to move that over there. And we could probably make ourselves a couple of those. Oh, I've hit tab again. It's just such a habit. Now, I should be able to move the motorbike down here. Survival tent in there. I'm going to put it on the water, which is not going to be the most comfortable. It does dig out a bit of the shore. Cannot sleep as long as enemies are nearby. Of course not. Right, we've got 2 grilled steak. Quick out of that. Right, got you. Come on. How many bullets we got left? 167. Let's pull a couple of them over here. Ooh, that was close. Alright, you're down. Slowly getting them. So normally you're dealing with these in groups of 3 or something like that, but there's just no way of dealing with them because I'd lost the pistol. But all right, yeah, you can go back in there. Alright, oh, I've hit tab again. Oh. Alright, well. Can I now sleep? No. Yeah, it's going to happen when I pick that up. Alright, where are you? Where is he? There you are. Are you stuck? Right, can we sleep now? Yes. Alright, good. Right. Back to morning. Now what we'll do is, so we're here. We'll head over this way. Just so I can show you what the new biome looks like. For those that maybe haven't seen it, for those that have been playing in Experimental, if you've been playing on 1610, let me know in the comments if you've been having similar issues or what issues you've been having, because it appears that there are a number of new issues. So this is the new biome. We'll run in just for a moment. But yeah, you see we've got 4 rads in here. So this is what it looks like. We'll just come out here. Right, we're outside the radiation now. So if you see these plants here, that's the new biome as far as the irradiated one. I haven't come across the Oasis one, so I don't know whether that's even on the map. I don't even know what to look for on the planet map. If we zoom in, you'll see here this sort of marking there. That's the irradiated one. But as I've not come across the Oasis, I don't know what that looks like. So this looks like it's all irradiated here. Here, it's a bit of a band of it through here. It comes up here, up to here. So it looks like it goes sort of runs the length of the planet. But I think that's where I'm going to call today's episode, guys. There's been, as I said, a lot of issues, or I've had a lot of issues with this current update. And as I said, I'm hoping that there's going to be a hot fix come out before too long, because it is desperately needed. Otherwise, the update looks really, really good. The spiders are now doing damage, which is why I was standing in the water there. Basically, if you're in the water, they won't follow you. So that's been updated. There is now also a new POI in orbit around the starter planet. A derelict mining vessel, so it'd be interesting to go up and have a look at that. It just depends whether we're going to be able to get that done with all the issues that are currently happening. So we'll do our best and we'll see how we go. But I'm thinking that probably the videos won't be as regular with 1610, waiting for at least until hopefully there is a hotfix. We can continue on. We've got to go to the alien tower. So I was just bypassing some of the early Robinson protocol just because we've done it. So that's where we've left our stuff over there. So now the issue is going to be trying to pick all that stuff up. I'm thinking, and I haven't tried it, I guess we could go over and try it. Is to make sure that you have an empty slot selected on the toolbar. It's not something we should need to do, but it may be something that we... why am I going that way? Going completely the wrong direction. It is something that may be necessary for us to do in the interim. Sounded like something wanting to eat me. So it's over here. There they are. So the thing will be, and to be honest, you know what? I'm not even going to bother trying to pick that up. I'm going to leave this here, and then we can build up here, and just leave this here. I think that's the best option, because basically if we get attacked, there are times when we're... especially if we start... if it starts doing things like losing, we lose our weapons and things like that. Not so bad with the pistol, but once we get up into some of the higher weapons, if it just suddenly deleted those, that could be a major problem. So, as I said, I'm going to call the video here. Unfortunately, a bit of a short one, and unfortunately not all good news. But I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm RaidzeroAU, signing out.